Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Anna, for those of you who didn't know that. And today I am doing top 20 books to read in 2020. So I have a list of 20 books that I have heard about and I really want to get to this year, so they kind of are my first priority whenever I can read them. So let's just get into it. I won't tell you a lot about them because I obviously don't know much, but I might tell a little. So 20 books is kind of a lot. So the first book I want to read is Nevernight by Jay Kristoff. And I know we are following Mia Cover in kind of her quest of becoming an assassin so she can revenge her family. And this one I have wanting to read forever because I want to read the two other books that are in this series and I can't wait. People are saying the last book is heartbreaking. But I'm going to get the last book in like June next year. So I got some time to read Nevernight and God's Grave. The next book I want to read is Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. And I know this is about a guy called Laszlo Strange, and he is obsessed with a city called Weep. And that is basically all I want to know. I don't like to go into my books knowing too much, because I feel if I know too much, then I will get disappointed if it doesn't happen like kind of the way I'm thinking it will. So the next book I want to get to this year is Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas. And I know this is about a girl who her and her boyfriend needs to move in with his dad, and basically she starts liking her boyfriend's dad, so it's kind of a forbidden romance aspect. However, she is old enough to actually do this, so yeah, I can't wait to get this. And the next book I need to get to, is Attack on Titan by Hajime Isamaya or something. So this is quite a long graphic novel series, and I have the first 4 volumes, and I have to say I have started the anime, and I need to continue on with this. So basically what it's about kind of I don't know when this is set, but it's set long in the future, and basically they have made these 3 rings where people are living, like walls inside the walls, because outside there are basically like these giant, kind of looking like human, that is known as the Titans. They are really tall and they are eating people. And they have no idea how they came there, so I can't wait. I loved this thing I have seen on the anime. I want to start rereading. I want to read this and maybe rewatch what I have watched because it was so good. The next book I want to get to is Heartstopper by Alice Oseman, and this is about a boy and he meets a boy and they fall in love. So I can't wait. This is a graphic novel. I don't want to know too much about graphic novels. To be like 100% honest, I don't want to know too much. So, and then I want to read Praying for Rain by B.B. Easton. And this is a book. Basically, it sets almost during an apocalypse, and basically, it's a set date where the world will go under. And this girl, she has kind of just accepted it, but then she meets a boy who hasn't. So yeah, I can't wait. I really want to read it. It's really short, so it shouldn't take me too long. So yeah. And the next book I want to read is Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. And here we are following a private school in Vermont. And basically, a long time ago, the owner's wife disappeared and daughter disappeared, and they never found out what happened. And then this girl starts at this school and she is obsessed with it, and she wants to solve this case. And that is all I need to know. I mean, mysteries I don't tend to like to know much about. I like to go in on them blank. The next book I want to read is Ignite by Daniel Rugland. And this is about a girl. And basically her parents were murdered and she had been living on the streets. And then one day she sees something she shouldn't. And now she must decide if she wants to join the rebellion or go back to her old life. And I've never heard anyone talk about this. It's fairly, I'm gonna say, not too old, but it's from 2016, so it's not old, but I never have heard anyone talk about this, and it seems really interesting. And the next I want to read is Saga Volume 1. And I know this is about two main characters, and they aren't supposed to be together, but they get a kid together and they need to protect it or something. That is all I need to know. Fairly short. So yeah. The next book is a chunker, and that is Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. And you have heard me talk about this forever. And to be honest, I have no idea what this is about. I know it's like different timelines, different places, and a dragon. I mean, it's really big, and hope I like it. The next book I want to read is Scythe by Neal Shusterman. And in this world they have conquered death. And the only way you can die is if a scythe glean you. And Citra and Rowan are taken in from a scythe, and they are going to learn how to become scythes. But there is only one person who will become it in the end. And basically, the one that is left have to glean the other. Sounds really interesting. Have to read it. The next book is Ice Massacre by Tiana Warner. And basically, this is about people that go on the hunt to hunt mermaids, but they never come back because the mermaids kills them. And I know it's a female romance in there, if I'm not completely wrong, and Boston loves it, so I picked it up. And then we have City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, and I want to get into this series and read the whole thing, even though I'm so far behind, and honestly, I feel like this world is just getting tangled up because I can't remember what it's about. So yeah, I just want to read it. That's the whole purpose of this. And then we have Girls Made of Stars by Ashley Herring Lake. And this is about two twins, a boy and a girl. And when the girl's friend says that her brother raped her, everything shatters and she has no idea what to do. And she don't know if her brother is kind of, can he do that? So yeah, can't wait to read this. And then we have Children of the Whales by Abi Umeda. And I have heard Becca from Becca and the Books talk about this for like a long time. And I think it's an island where there are two kinds of people. One die really young and one, I can't remember if they live for a long time or something. But then I think it's a boy comes onto this island that haven't been there before. Or something. It sounds really interesting. So the next book I want to read is The Bat by Jo Nesbø. I have this copy in Norwegian because it's originally in Norwegian and then I read it in Norwegian. We are following, this is the first book in the Harry Hole series, and basically the main character needs to go to Australia because a Norwegian woman is dead and he needs to figure out who has done it. And yeah, it sounds really interesting. But I haven't gotten, I've read this like 3 or 4 times and I haven't actually been able to. Last time I checked, I was around halfway through, but I can't remember a thing that is going on, so that should be fun. We need to reread it. And then we have Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. And this book is about a girl. She is a school dropout, but an opportunity comes so she can go to Yale because she has been requested to monitoring mysterious activities going on in Yale, and that is all I need to know. I mean, I have heard mixed opinions. I hope I'm going to like it. So the next book is Déjà Dead by Kathy Reich, and basically this is like the book Bones was loosely inspired on. So it's about Temperance Brennan. I mean, she is forensic anthropologist, so I know there will be bones in this basically. And I'm hoping I'm going to like this just as much as I like the TV show, even though I know they are nothing alike, but I'm hoping that I will like it. And then the next book is Aurora Rising by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. And I know this is space. But I kind of like to go into my sci-fis not knowing too much because it's usually not like... In sci-fi usually things happens, like really exciting things, and I want to go into them blank. But these two authors write the Illuminae files, and I'm hoping I will like this one just as much. And then the last book is actually a book that is really like a genre I don't read much from. And that is Doing Harm by Maya Dusenberry. And on the front it says, the truth about how bad medicine and lazy science leave women dismissed, misdiagnosed, and sick. So basically I have CFS-ME. And it doesn't talk about that kind of, but I feel like this book actually can teach me something. And I got recommended this from like this magazine that we have. And basically I picked it up and I want to read it. So it says, Doing Harm weaves together eye-opening studies and statistics, interviews with doctors and researchers, and moving personal stories to provide the first comprehensive, accessible look at how sexism in medicine harms American women today. So I'm not American, obviously, but I feel like I can learn something from this, because if it's like that in America, it's definitely like this, like that in Norway. So I really want to read this. That was 20 books, and I feel like I have been talking forever and my throat starts to hurt. Because I do tend to talk a lot without actually breathing. But yeah, that was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to follow me on any of my social media, all the links are down in the description, and I will talk to you later. Bye!